Hi, my name is Beth Haley here for Board Game Geek at SPIEL 2016. I'm sitting down with Marek Meidel from Galakta, and you brought us Zombie Terror.
Yeah, Zombie Terror is a two-player game. One player controls humans who are trying to survive. The other player controls zombies who try to eat them and turn them into more zombies, actually. And basically, we have a number of scenarios that can be played in the game. The basic scenario is about getting from the supermarket to the car on the other side of the board. Okay, so the goal of the human player is to get as many characters as possible there, and each character is worth certain number of victory points. Okay, and whenever a character is wounded, gets beaten by a zombie, he takes a wound, but you lose some victory points actually. So you should never expect that you're gonna get all those 6 characters there. So the game is like more like a survival game where some characters have to make an opening for the other characters to survive. Okay, and the game is governed by using like victory points. Each human character has 3 victory points and a unique special ability that can be used, spending those victory points. And while the zombies have 2 victory points, 2 action points, and they can only move and turn around and bite actually. So the game is played like first the human player activates his tokens, and then the zombie player activates zombies, but the number of zombies activated depends on the number of humans activated. So actually, the more the human player does, the more actions the zombie player has. So that's how it works basically. And at the end of each round, we're gonna add some zombies to the board. And if at any point all the zombies, there are 20 zombies are on the board, there is like a special counter, Zombie Terror counter, which says that the game is gonna end soon, and the human player has to speed up actually to play. Additionally, each side has a number of like special action cards. Okay? At the beginning of the game, you get 4 out of 6, and each card allows you to break the rules somehow. They are one use only. They have to last. I mean, you're not gonna get any more of them. So you have to think carefully when to use each of them to use them in the most optimal situation, actually. It's like you always draw 4 cards out of 6, which means you're never sure which cards the other player, the opponent, drew. Okay, and this is actually the basic game. So like these are the cards for humans, these are the cards for zombies, and once you learn the game a little, you can start using more advanced scenarios.
Right, I mean, I'm guessing kind of all these little bits and bobs over here are to go along with some of the different elements of the scenarios.
Exactly. So, like first of all, we have 2 additional scenarios in the base game. One is like defending the barricades. Another is getting supplies for our group to survive, a couple of weeks more. But also, thanks to all those tokens and markers, players can create their own scenarios. So there are rules for placing those tokens on the board, for making the board look a little different. The board itself is actually double-sided. On this side we can see already like cars, obstacles.
Yeah,
but the other side actually, the other side is empty. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up the escape car somewhere, set up different elements here, like some like barrels, toxic waste, like barbed wire, different things, buses, and then we're gonna create our own scenario. Plus there are more scenarios coming that you can download them for yourself in PDF. So the game has very high replayability, and it takes maybe half an hour to play one game actually. That's basically how it works. And also one more thing with the zombie player is that some of the movements that he does on the board are actually like forced movements, because zombies, whenever the zombie sees human, he just keeps walking towards it. Okay? Yeah, exactly. So humans have to look what's going on. For example, provoke zombies to do certain actions, because the zombie player is not like he doesn't have a lot of freedom in how to move zombies around. That's how it works basically.
Well, I think that gives us a really good taste of Zombie Terror. And Marek, thank you so much for letting us take a look.
Thank you very much.